talked the other day about first game back on Pacific time can take a little bit of time to get into it. How important was patience tonight for the group to stick with it till you finally could get one in the third?
Oh, I thought that was as patient as we've been, in a long time. This year, I can think about even going back to last year, and I can think we were particularly didn't play well in the first. We just didn't generate a lot, but we didn't give much, which we were satisfied with. But yeah, as the game wore on, we started getting a little bit more offensive and hanging on the pucks and playing in the ozone.
Every save counts the same, but it was 0-0. You get a couple big ones from Ritter. The left pad save, 2-0. How important were the timely saves tonight to get that one over the line?
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of action, so that's a hard game for the goalie. Sometimes you think, a goalie gets an easy night because there's not a lot of shots, but you got to keep your head in the game, and he was there when called upon. We were just talking about it. That's his job. Be there when called upon, even if it's not that much. And he did a good job staying focused.
Seemed like the Delone line had a little bit of jump tonight. That group, they were intact with it on the attack. Really not much offense the second and third period for our top six. I thought our bottom six, if you want to call them that, Turk's line and Louis' line, to start the game were the lines that were driving us a little bit. But then Phil and Kopi's line got some action going later in the game, and they were dangerous. Morsey's 2-on-1, that was a pretty good shot, pretty good save. I liked everybody, how they played, top to bottom. I will say I thought Tanner Janot had his best game as a King. I thought he had a lot of opportunities to score, made some really good plays. More discipline tonight, staying out of the box?
Well, it didn't feel like that at the start, did it? 2 more stick penalties, But yeah, we got better that way for sure, and we have to. Although I thought our kill was pretty good when called upon too.
How was your team able to maybe take advantage of some opportunities in the neutral zone, like specifically looking at Alex Laferriere's goal, just being more mindful in that area? Did you notice anything there tonight extra?
No, I thought we were good. We were pretty tight. The nice part about Laff's goal is Turk was hunting their defenseman down, and so he was forced to make a play maybe sooner than he wanted to, and that was Turk's puck pursuit. So there's 2 guys in on that one. Laff gets the goal. Turk doesn't get an assist there, but it was equally important.
Is that the exact kind of goal that line should be scoring?
Yeah, I thought they were. There was one example in the second period. You guys would have seen it. We call it push the pace. You saw Laff going up the wall, Fogle come across, chips it behind, jumps past, and then he just hit a skate on the return play. It would have been like a highlight reel goal, but that's them. That's speed. The 3 of them are quick, tenacious, and it's a tough line when you're moving like that to handle.
Jamie McClure and Adrian Kempe, who scored more goals and points than anyone against the Ducks the last 3 seasons. That's something you're aware of as a coach coming into these games that you kind of take into account? I know you rely on them a lot already. Do you maybe look for an extra shift there or anything like that, or is it just business as usual?
Just business as usual, yeah. I remember he got his 40th in the year. I think he got 2 or 3 that night, and a couple on the power play. I think it was my first year around here. So I'm not aware of how many he scored. I do remember he had a big night that night to reach 40, so that's the point I remember. But no, it wouldn't affect how we would use him.
You mentioned not generating a lot early in the game. It felt like the team was maybe looking for that perfect pass, that cute play a little bit, and you guys got in the rhythm of just getting pucks and bodies in front. The goal doesn't come from that, but does it just swing the momentum maybe?
Yeah, it does, and it's the oldest thing in the book, right? You guys can ask the question. The coach says it every night. We've got to get pucks behind them. We've got to forecheck. And, the players would like to just pass it up the ice and make nice plays. That's just the way it is. It's an ever-ending battle of trying to make the play when it's there, and when it's not there, get in and put pressure on it, because nobody likes playing under pressure. So I think the second half of the game we started to do that, and that's when we started to tilt the ice.
On penalty kill, real quick, you guys have talked a lot about the aggression that the team shows on the penalty kill. How do you balance that, with maybe being a little more conservative against a team like Anaheim that had struggled and maybe will take more liberties to find opportunities on the advantage?
I think the one thing is we probably have made a bit of adjustment as the preseason till now. There are times when certain scenarios when we've been a little bit more passive and waited for a trigger to pressure, whereas earlier we were kind of pressuring everywhere. So I thought there were a couple times tonight where we backed off, waited for a trigger, and then went again. So they did a good job. I think we're starting to understand that more and more. It's an important part of the game, obviously, because it can really frustrate the other team. We've been on the other side of that at times too.